Wahoo fans, and welcome to a special edition of the Orange and Blue Report. I'm Bridget Scaturo, here with Coach Steve Swanson, head coach of the Virginia women's soccer team. Hi, Coach Swanson. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Bridget?
Doing very well, thank you. Okay, so first, let's touch on the game last night against Miami. Congratulations on a great win. Tell me about how you feel about the girls' play last night.
Well, it was coming off a weekend where we weren't, we didn't get, from a results perspective, we didn't do as well. We drew 2 games prior to the Miami game. So I think it was our first home ACC game, and because of the weekend before, we really needed to get a result. And we got a good result, but even better, we got a good performance, which was good to see coming into this next game against North Carolina.
Now, playing against Miami has a lot more to do than just winning at this point. Miami's been displaced a lot by Hurricane Irma recently, but you showed the women's team a lot of hospitality on Tuesday night by hosting the team for dinner at your house. Tell me about what inspired you to host a team that you were about to face off.
Well, I know their coach very well, and Mary had talked to me a little bit about some of the things they were going through. Last week when she talked about school wouldn't start for another week, they were going to come up early, and I thought, well, it was the right thing to do, you know. They've been through a lot. Their last couple weeks have been really all over the place, so I just thought it was a nice thing to do, and I'm glad she took me up on it. You know, some coaches may not have done that, but it was good to have her team over, and it's just something that I think we're conference opponents. We compete a lot against each other, but we're also we share the same sport and we share a lot of similarities, so it's good to have them over.
Now you're playing UNC on Sunday. Tell me about how your strategy is going to be different going into that game.
Well, it'll be a little different game. I think the last 3 games we've had teams that have played us in our, they've dropped back and played a real low block and put a lot of numbers behind the ball. And if you know North Carolina, they just don't do that. You know, they're going to come at you, and so we'll have to make that adjustment. It'll be a different game from the last 3 games, but I think that, on the other hand, there'll be more space. I think there'll be more space in behind. There'll be more space in the midfield. So hopefully we can exploit that. We've had a lot of time. For instance, our backline players have had a lot of time on the ball, and now we won't get as much time, and so we'll have to make decisions a little quicker, and we'll have to be a little bit better defensively, because we'll get some more pressure than we've had.
Thank you so much for joining us, Coach Swanson. You can now watch the Who's on Sunday at 3 p.m. at Klockner Stadium to face off UNC. Go Wahoos!